Alright guys, how we doing? I was asked to do a video on my DIY. Some people call it a generator, solar generator. I'm going to call it my camping box because that's initially what I built it for. And then kind of got obsessed with the electronics of it. Started my own Facebook group. The group has kind of done more than I expected, which isn't a bad thing. But here we are, and I had a gentleman ask me about how I did my things. So here we go. If you need to know any more, I'll put a link down below for you to go to the Facebook group. You can join it, search up some things. This video will also be on there, so if you need to look back at it, whatever, it'll be there. So back to the video. This is my 50 cal ammo can. I have it set up for solar. So far I can run a 13-inch fan for 4 days and 4 cell phones and 2 tablets and not charge this for 4 days. So that's just what I'm getting out of it. Not saying that you're going to get whatever. Maybe I got lucky, I don't know. So as you can tell, it's got a light on it, so if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you can see where you need to be. It's got a battery meter on it that you can see right here. I am in my winter months, so it's hard to get a sunny day. It is what it is. I also could just charge it through 110, doesn't matter. And then I have another port right here that turns on separately, so I don't have to turn on the whole box if I don't want to. And then you're looking right here. This is how I plug in my solar. I believe they call that an ASE connector. And then that runs straight to my battery. I didn't want to run it to anything else but straight to my battery. That could be wrong, but I wanted it to charge straight to my battery, so there was no running through a bunch of crap. Now, I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. It works for me, so I'm going to leave it. And then over here on the side, I have 2 USB ports, 2 110s, and again, there's other ways to go about that. It worked for me. It's what I did. And again, I have taken this camping multiple times. And I'm not gonna lie, I only charge this thing maybe 5 times a year. So any other time it just stays where it needs to be and ready to go. Yeah. So now let's go into the innards of it. All right, now we're going to the innards. Now, so what I have here is I have a 22 amp hour battery. I got it off either eBay or Amazon. I'm leaning towards eBay, but I ordered a lot of stuff off both of them. I'm not sure. What you can't see in here is right here is a 750 watt power inverter. This power inverter is what leads to the plugins out here. Okay, so, and then I also have my power inverter flipped so the fan is by the vent over here, so it doesn't get hot and it's coming straight out. The reason for the vent is because when you're charging a battery, it's going to put off some sort of gases. I'm not gonna lie, this thing probably doesn't seal up good enough for it to do anything crazy. But again, it's in my house. I'm not taking those chances. So I put a vent in right here. And yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to get a hold of me. It's really not as complicated as some make it seem, really at all. You just have to have a little bit of know-how and what the hell you're doing. I wouldn't jump into it and think that your first one's going to turn out great unless you've done your research. This is my personal second box. My first box, it did well. I just could not power a fan for 4 days, and I didn't like it. That was my goal. I highly recommend, if you're going to make one of these boxes, have a goal. Whether it's you want to power a grinder or a anything, just anything. Have a goal, and that's what you want to power. Don't just want to power a cell phone, because I'm not gonna lie, any battery these days will power a cell phone. I personally went with a box fan, and I could do a box fan on this if I really wanted to. So just have a goal, and shout out to Northern Tool for this, because I walked in there and these were like $149. I walked out of there for $40. So for this was a steal. It was on clearance. I don't know why. Don't care. Love it. Yeah, so also DIY generators on Facebook. Again, you can call it what you want. Some call it a bug out. I don't know. I'm going to call it a charging station for my camping / barbecue competitions / whatever I need. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share. If you want to see a more in-depth video of it working, charging, that sort of thing, let me know. Thanks for watching.